from that situation. Glaive will be put in a conservative spot. Best use of a low HP player, perhaps.
Yeah, this is the anti-B-split boost, but it's not going to be anti too much. Set Glaive's face, and we have dupreeh now defending on the bomb site alone. And Magisk now will be set to the task as he's been just crouching in the corner, waiting for his time to strike. And Young now is alone, and he will be finished off. So Astralis, and we'll see Astralis finding their first double up setup on round 4. dupreeh and Device, and here comes a quick attack into the A-long position. dupreeh has to get out of there. Glaive does trade out. So it's a 4 versus 4, but early on, Team Spirit I think can be happy with that situation. And what is the plan from this position? There's all sorts that you can do from here. For example, if you want to split onto the A site, you can do that, or you can force CTs onto short, then throw a smoke onto the short position from long. But a raw peek into dupreeh, that's not going to be perhaps one of the best options, and he's going to go forward for more.
Yeah, that's a very strong position for dupreeh to be holding, obviously. Can spot players trying to jump into the pit, and that frag was very easy indeed. Now he changes his position. Will Spirit expect this angle? When they previously picked, nobody was there. That probably should have been a kill for dupreeh. Now he may need some flashbang support from his teammates. Is he able to escape this position? He will stay. That smoke grenade may buy him more time to play around this, but Team Spirit, they're stuck on long for the time being. They have a man disadvantage. They've got one flashbang. They know an AWP is on A. In the meantime, a common response when long is taken by the Ts. The CTs try to hold on to short and vice versa. But now they're playing in more defensive positions, comfortable with what they have. Devices in CT spawn. He's looking towards mid though, so he won't quite have a double peek with dupreeh. There was one famous round, I think, where we had Vox in similar positions where they had a 4-man peak. I always remember that. But 2 people are fast, and Sophic will keep his teammate covered. I did wonder if he'd be exposed in that short position, and now Sophic is alone. 6 seconds to hold on to this AWP.
Yeah, and I have to really...
Astralis still waiting. dupreeh falling back to the B bomb site, and who knows if they will be slowed down by dupreeh's push. Glaive making life more difficult for Team Spirit. Seems like they're running towards the Gatling gun now. Young and Coldy towards the car position. The trade is there from Davkos, but 3 on 3, 40 seconds left. I don't know if Glaive saw a player close to the great big prime. There's a gap for him to play with. Team Spirit ever so slowly, and dupreeh is still towards the B-bomb site. So it's a 3 versus 2 here on A.
That's a brilliant incendiary from Glaive. That's going to slow them down even more, and time is a really big problem. 20 seconds, they have to get the bomb down. Magisk will finally peek from the boxes. Glaive finds a spot to go in. Oh, almost finds himself too, but he doesn't manage to close it off. Now down to dupreeh, and the bomb has to go down, and it will. dupreeh does scope, and that's surely heard. Smoke down. He's going to have to land something incredible to make this one a reality. And perhaps it is to be the jump shot, but he will be fragged by Young as now the first...
Full rotation from Astralis, feeling that Spirit have no options, but if Young, what does he do? Does he jump down? Glaive going back towards the A site in the meantime. Team Spirit falling back. There is the pick, but it's a long rotation. The bomb's been lost now in the B tunnel in the meantime. The deep smoke from Cold is to try and rescue the bomb. And the CTs have done a deep smoke of their own, so now the bomb is just surrounded by smoke. Cody has to pick some good timing because surely some more spray is going to come in. Can he get around the corner silently? Yes, he can. Now the smokes will go, and he may or may not have come up on the radar there. If he hasn't, Astralis will wonder. Wow, that's a big spray from Young, and Device is in the red. He's going to be careful about this repeat, but he will not fear. Astralis now with limited information. They've got no one on the A site. The tag, but it's Young with the frag, and Cody's on the rotation.
Great effort from Young through the doors. Ooh, almost one more perhaps. He is on 12 HP. This is not a favorable situation, to say the least. But that bomb will make its way for the full rotation. And there's no AWP in the hands of these CTs. So if he tries to jump across crossover, that could be quite effective. If Young really trying to just run distraction, and it actually seems to work. There is a lot of space here for Coldy. No one looking on the cross. I think he spots some legs, knowing that that's likely the most far-forward player that he has to worry about. Coldy on for the 1 versus 2 clutch. This would be quite something here from Spirit. Can Coldy make this one happen? I think he spotted dupreeh. Looks like he is aware. But where is the next player? dupreeh is just going to try to keep his attention. And in comes Magisk up from short. looking for the frag, and now Coldy has full information of these two players. He can isolate them in 1v1s. There is a chance for him here as he looks for these headshots, but they are making it very difficult for Astralis, and Dupree finally takes the decision to go for the peak, and he makes it work. Short position, but they will slow things down. So maybe missing a window of timing, and this is a very strong defense here for Astralis on the A side of the map. Match is being chased down, he's going to get his gun out, so they will take full advantage, and the trades are favorable for Team Spirit.
Yeah, the positioning is strong, but Team Spirit very quickly was short and long, and they continue to trade. 3 versus 1. 1 minute 20 on the clock, and they've got basically all the map control they need. Davkos, though, is alone with the bomb on long. Does he run up towards the A site? If he drops it, it's a problem. But it is a 3 versus 1, and they have time on their side. So it could be worse, and there we go. Device will not last very long. Figure out what exactly is going on. Look at the position Coldy's got into.
Device, no idea. Good by Zipex. Some good damage though, but now Device has to deal with a lot. Does do some great work, in fact, puts his team in a good spot. Not really got anywhere to go. Nice little headshot on the way out, but the round is won by Astralis.
Back in the CT spawn areas to come up the ramp. Molotovs towards the site. Glaive is here for support. Zipex on the low ground, looking away in case of a flashbang, looking towards mid in case of a flank. And again, they're just like so edgy, so slow towards the site itself. They're sitting ducks to players such as Device. 13 seconds, and they will get nowhere near the site, it seems. Nowhere near the site at all. Now we'll look over it. There he goes. They've got a second front though for the higher ground, and Dupree looking for the window. Now comes the effect. Great transfer will be good.
Wow.
And Team Spirit have 2 players left.
Oh.
Device is going to take his teammate out, but they still have the numbers advantage.
What was that, James? Zipex kills everyone. It's good a few seconds, no one there, and then Device just executes him. Brilliant. Will that be a chance to feel like it? Everyone will be eliminated for Team Spirit. And one thing to mention as to, when I was saying...
Davkos is waiting for them. It's almost similar in some ways to Sundown on the short position, but he can't help a teammate because he's behind the smoke. Sotfik was in pre-fire behind the doors, but again, Astralis trying to abuse the numbers game, but Dima is cutting those numbers down. Sotfik still moving. Sundown and Sotfik towards the A site. They are out of position as the T start to push in. Sotfik now near that car area, trying to slow them down, but he can't frag them. 1 versus 3 for Dima.
1 versus 3 indeed. Dima, can he get the first? No. It's there for Magis. Work here.
He needs to. He must. Okay, there's a trade from Device. Magic's boy bringing the bomb through the long position as Glaive is on short. They have a smoke grenade on Glaive. He will need to drop that for the cross. There are flashes as well. Device got to be careful. There's a flash behind the smoke. Looking for the push, and that will be that. Astralis all over.